Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never, ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin and Harmony 1 analysis video. I have Sean with me today. Sean, say hi.
Good morning, everyone, and a happy Mango Day to all of you. Krisha,
right.
It's been a while since we've done one of these duo altcoin plus Bitcoin videos.
It's going to be a good one. I'm actually really looking forward to this one. I think Bitcoin is doing interesting things. In fact, even Harmony 1 is up to something very interesting. I think that
one of the stronger ones.
Exactly. And it's been popping up on many of the requests, right, for the live streams. Now, guys, we're going to try and keep this one as, concise. It's just going to keep popping up now. One. Everything's just going to be around one. Now, what's really interesting about Harmony 1, Sean, is what I found on the Mango dashboard. What we found on the Mango dashboard. So we'll be starting off with that first, and then we'll be getting on over to the charts. I will be including timestamps below, so just a quick heads up on that. So are you ready?
Are
you ready? Cool beans. Here we are, the Mango dashboard. I'm currently on the daily time frame, guys, and as you can see here, Bitcoin USDT leading in terms of volume. And hey, this long bullish trend signal came in 16 days ago, and if you're someone who caught that trade, you're up a good 30%. And let me tell you something, I am super excited for Bitcoin right now. Can you hear the smile? Can you hear my smile right now? I think Bitcoin is looking absolutely phenomenal. But Sean, more importantly, we just filtered out one not too long ago. Do you want to go ahead and do that?
Okay, yeah, let's do that. But I also want people to not lose focus or lose track of what's going on over here on the top ticker bar over here. Bitcoin dominance ticking up towards that 50 zone now. Remember, we started this Bitcoin run when it was around the 40 level support zone, right? It's been drifting up. So for the most part, altcoins taking a beating against Bitcoin. So this is trending up. I also want people to keep an eye on the differential between the US 10-year yields and the US 30-year yields. Okay, now a lot of you guys may not know why this is important, so let me summarize in simple terms. Essentially, when you start seeing the difference between these two start narrowing, right, it's time to pay attention. It's definitely time to pay attention. This is essentially called, or rather is representing the yield curve flattening out, right? Now, usually you want to look at the even shorter dated yields, but over here we're looking at the 10-year yields and the 30-year yields, which is still significant. You're seeing the 10-year yields go up and 30-year yields go down. Essentially, the market's selling off the bonds on the 10-year mark and buying bonds on the 30-year, right? So the market is definitely, or at least the bond market is definitely, or it seems like they are pricing in some sort of tapering at the very least that might be coming in towards the beginning of 2022 at the very least. So keep an eye on this, guys. Definitely not signatures or rather signs to be ignoring. So yeah, with that, let's go on to one.
So, I mean, here we are, one, guys. Yes, one USDT is on the list. The bullish long trend signal came to us 9 days ago. And hell, if you caught a trade on that, you're up a good 7.56%. One BTC, now that's the fourth one on the list right here, the fourth one. Everything's just going to be 111. But the fourth one on the list, one BTC, is short. Right now, this short trend change came in 2 days ago. But hey, the returns on this is minus 3%, which is telling me that there might be something interesting going on that one BTC chart as far as
showing strength against Bitcoin, right?
Exactly.
And if you look at the other altcoins, for example, let's look at AVAX, right? This one right over here, it's been getting demolished against Bitcoin. You can see that the short signal came in 14 days ago, and you're up 47%, right? So another way to look at this, guys, is to use this as a way to protect against your losses against Bitcoin, right? So if you're long altcoins, you don't need to go short an altcoin. You can use this trend change to protect against losing your Bitcoin value. So at the very least, you would have saved 50% of your Bitcoin value,
Exactly.
or you could have bought your Avalanche cheaper. 50% cheaper. That's another way to look at it. You could have held on to your Bitcoin, and then when Avalanche dumped, you could get in on support. But let's bring this back to one. How do we relate this to one? Well, we're seeing coins like Avalanche, Solana, Cardano, in fact, too, right? I'm pretty sure Cardano is getting wrecked against Bitcoin. There we go. They're all getting wrecked against Bitcoin, but one is doing well, right? Bitcoin is losing to one since the current short trend change 2.3 days ago.
Yeah.
So this is definitely one of the coins I'll be keeping an eye on when the altcoins do start beginning to show strength as a market together, right? When all the altcoins start showing strength, I'm going to bet that one will perform very well.
I agree. And you know what? We're going to look at it on the charts today as well, just to get a good sort of understanding of what's really going on there. But first, Sean, are you ready to get into Bitcoin?
Let's do it.
Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin USD here on the weekly time frame. Number one, guys, if you want a nice, neat sort of understanding of where Bitcoin is at as far as that macro trend is concerned, you need to get on over to the weekly time frame and just look at this chart. Sean, does this look bearish to you? Does this look bearish to you?
Having a weekly candle close high like this and seeing a retest and continuation as opposed to dumping almost immediately.
Does this look like a bull trap?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
Not yet, at the very least. We do have 5 days before this weekly could close, but thus far looking fantastic. Like you pointed out in the Grove chat today, against a lot of the other currencies, Bitcoin has been putting in new highs.
So yeah, that's something that I wanted to talk about actually, because right now we're seeing the highs. If you look at Bitcoin USD, the high really comes in at around $64,000, right? However, if we get on over to Bitcoin Euro, Bitcoin against the Euro, I think we're already there. In fact, we're contesting that region right now. And on that daily time frame, if I just get on over to the daily time frame, if you guys notice, I've already done some dissecting on this chart, but I have a line smacked at 53,149 euros, right? And if I just zoom into these highs right here, Sean, we've closed over them right now, right? I can even just go ahead and just adjust that a tad bit. That was the candle close high back in April. Right, and if I just adjust the scale, oopsies, zoom out, and what do you see here?
Yep.
Right, we've taken it out once more on the last daily close. So a Bitcoin against the euro.
So on a daily close, we have a new high.
Exactly.
Against euro, right?
We do.
I'm pretty sure against the yen, we've put in a new high. We can go ahead and double check against the Turkish,
right?
Against the Turkish lira, we've put in a new high as well.
Let's do Bitfinex. And there it is. The yen is a lot more clear in that we've actually taken out the highs as far as Bitcoin against the yen is concerned, right? And which was the other one, Sean? You were looking at
the Turkish lira.
Do you know what the ticker is for that? Is it BTC LRA or something?
So I believe it's BTC TRY, so Turkish lira.
BTC TRY. BTC trying. Okay, no. Bitcoin TRY.
And by a huge margin, right? So yeah, these are take all this with a grain of salt, but nonetheless, these are signals that the market is giving you, right? Globally, Bitcoin has been looking to put in new highs. Bitcoin's almost putting in new highs at the 60 at the US against the US dollar, and as soon as it does confirm those highs against the US dollar, a lot of trend traders are going to get activated on new trend trades or adding to their positions. So keep an eye on what's to come. You do not want to be missing the trade opportunities that's going to present themselves across the crypto market, not just with Bitcoin, guys, but with the rest of the coins as well. It's time to be vigilant.
Exactly. So, and this is a very, very similar juncture that we were at in that 20K region, right? And there was not a lot of noise. There's still not a lot of noise. Yesterday we checked Google Trends. Google Trends is telling us right now that there is not a lot of noise that we saw, at least getting into the last 20K run up. Now, getting back on over to Bitcoin USD. So I say we keep this relatively simple. Okay, so now we know that the weekly, if we just get back on over to the weekly, we've made a new candle body close high. correct? This is looking phenomenal against the weekly time frame. If we go ahead and put on that beautiful mango dynamic that we have been using aggressively to guide us in our bullish and bearish trend trades, you can see that the dynamic turned green when? Here, back in July, right? We got up over the dynamic. Sean, the tempo has been on ever since, right? This has been powerful. This has been giving us those trend trades on a platter. Now, let's go ahead, clear out the chart. So the question is, at what point does Bitcoin really get up to that $64,000 region, right? What are we going to be looking for? Now, Sean, I did some dissecting on this chart, and I'm pretty much going to be looking at the midpoint that I usually have drawn on my charts. It helps me determine where the momentum is at on those lower time frames. So if I get on over to my 4-hour time frame, here's what I'm looking at. We can see that Bitcoin pretty much, got its jab at $62,300, right? We closed over it. However, we've yet to close this next 4-hour candle, which closes in about 39 minutes. I'll say this, if we close over that region, if we get that confirmed candle body close over that region, I will be looking for Bitcoin to make another move up to $64,000, right? Getting up to its
so 62,000, right? That red horizontal that you have on there. Okay, so we close a 4 candle above the mid of your zone. Interesting. That's also a structure that we've cleared on the 4-hour time frame. Now the question is, do we close not just above the neckline of the structure, which I'd be looking at as 62,100ish, but you're looking for Bitcoin to close this 4-hour candle above 62,350ish, right? That's let's see if we do get that close in around, I believe 45 minutes, right? Yeah, 40 minutes. What about the 12-hour show? What does that look like? Looking good here. We had a great 12-hour candle. Like, look at that pickup here. This looks like it wants to reach for higher, Krisha.
Yeah, I agree. So keep it very simple for yourselves. This is how we are going to be looking at it. We're seeing some strength on the 12-hour time frame. You got a good candle body close high as well. The 4-hour time frame where we're sort of poking at resistances overhead. As soon as we start solidifying and getting those confirmations above these regions of resistance, what we're looking at over here on the lower time frames is 62,300. We get another confirmation over that. I'm saying up we go, 64,000. Here we come. We are going to be contesting those highs, right? And then from there on, Sean, from then on, I personally, I'm looking at $74,000. What are you looking at?
That's going to be a big trade.
Yeah.
Especially for all of us who have been sitting in this trend trade now for a good while, right? A good while. So it's going to start compounding, and it's not just people. A lot of amateur traders are going to be thinking, oh, Bitcoin's already moved up too much. I'm not going to buy here, right? And that's the complete opposite of what the professionals think. Professionals look at Bitcoin making new highs and they're like, I want in. As soon as a chart makes new highs, professional traders want a part of that action because they know that charts that make new highs continue to keep making new highs and new highs and new highs, because that's essentially the foundation of trend trading, right? Things that go high keep going higher. Things that go low keep going lower, because the trend is always thy friend.
Always buy strength. Always buy strength. So right now Bitcoin is looking strong, and I'm saying that this measured move, why I'm saying $74,000, Sean, is well, we have that beautiful cup and handle. We get into blue sky breakout as soon as we plunge through $64,000, and well, this is the only measured move really that we have in front of us. Could it go further than that? Of course it can. Of course it can. But for now, this is the main target that we are going to be looking at. All right, $74,000 to $75,000 per Bitcoin, given that we plunged through those highs. Now, Sean, are you ready to get into Harmony 1?
Harmony 1, let's do it.
Beans. Alrighty.
The trade opportunity on Harmony 1, especially on the USD pairing, is pretty strong here, because this has big moves like 80% just to the top of the range over here, Kushal. Like, I believe this is an 80% or 75% move from this horizontal that you have marked over here to there you go, 80%, right? We were dissecting this on the live stream too just yesterday, and the thing is, I don't think it's stopping here. I really don't. Like, if we see Bitcoin have its run, right, and then all coins begin to show some life, Harmony 1 already showing strength against Bitcoin is indicating to me that it can go further and further and further, right? Again, this may sound bullish, but hey, as a trend trader, again, what am I seeing over here? I'm seeing freaking a uptrend against the weekly, right? I'm seeing higher lows, higher highs, and against the Bitcoin pairing, it's showing strength as well. And this can keep going and going and going. You always look for more profits, right?
Exactly.
Cut your losses quickly, and you always look for more profits.
Exactly, and that's what and right now Harmony One, the direction of least resistance, guys, is to the upside. Just look at the weekly picture. Do not get too caught up in the lower time frames, because now, like, we're seeing red candles, 2 consecutive red candles for now on the weekly time frame, right? So the 4 hour could mean that, okay, we're seeing like this intermediate or minor downtrend on the 4 hour time frame. You do not want to lose on a move this big, getting caught
On
on
the
the
lower
lower
time
time
frames,
frames.
yeah, well
Okay,
said.
do not
This could
do
be a
that.
350% move, guys,
Jeez.
all the way to $1, right? So this could get up to $1 in this bull run. Now, you guys can play it more efficiently with the way you position your Bitcoin, right, into altcoins. That's how Kush and I are going to be looking to position ourselves against altcoins. So we're going to be waiting for Bitcoin dominance to give us the signs. We'd be getting in very tactically into altcoin positions. But for those of you who don't care too much about your Bitcoin holdings, there's opportunity in altcoins. They may not move yet, but keep in mind that if you play the weekly time frame, it's very hard to lose money, right, in a bull market, right? And I believe we are still in a bull market. Perhaps the last leg of the bull market, like maybe around 4 to 6 months. Again, we don't time markets over here, but things are looking good over here, okay? High highs, high lows. You don't want to get caught in the lower time frames, missing out on a potential 350% move over here because you're trying to optimize for a few percent.
Exactly. So keep your eyes on the prize. But just to give you guys levels before we wrap it up with one USDT, I think this chart is fairly simple. Don't try and overcomplicate charts that look this good, okay? Because you just end up losing out, from my experience. The one sort of level that people should be keeping their eyes peeled on as far as support is concerned, you're looking at this level right here, which comes in around 21 cents, right? 21 and 22 cents. We're looking at these can body closes, the wicks, as well as notice how price is getting supported. The bulls are managing to hold it up at 21 at 22 cents. For as long as we're seeing strength along this region, okay, leading up to the next weekly close, we could see the next push to the upside. All right, basically meaning the measured move of this beautiful cup and handle, right? And we're seeing this is a break, by the way. It's an official break, and we have
retesting that neckline.
Exactly. It could be a gift. Who knows? And what's really good about this is that it's an easy trade to manage from here.
I wonder, would there be again? Yeah, I believe it's already retested the 20-cent level as well. Unless Bitcoin dumps, right? I don't see Harmony One coming down against its USD pairing over here.
Yeah.
It's showing strength against Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin's on its way towards the upside against USD. So this is likely going to, at the very least, hold this neckline. And in time, I'm looking for much higher, Krisha. 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. I don't think it's stopping at your target over here. I think it will get there, right? I think it will start to stop there. They always do. The bots and algos will sell into that target, but the market force that comes right after, because of the highs that Bitcoin is going to make, because of the highs that Ethereum is likely going to make too, a lot of attention is going to be drawn back towards the altcoins. And if you're positioned already before that, right, it could lead to massive opportunity.
Exactly. I just want to touch base on what you said. As long as Bitcoin basically shows
Holds
strength, holds
value.
Exactly. We can expect Harmony One to do the same. If we're seeing weakness on Bitcoin's chart, that's when we can expect Harmony One to break that region of support to the downside. All right. So eyes on Bitcoin, because that is going to essentially tip you off on where this is going to go. Sean, do you want to touch base on one BTC?
Oh, we can take a quick look at it, because really a lot of this analysis is based on the fact that one has been doing well. Again, this is so good, right? Again, while the rest of the altcoins have been literally in a downtrend against Bitcoin. This thing has been going sideways, right? So for the past few weeks now, it had a massive pump over here. Okay, so completely outperforming Bitcoin during this range over here. But now, over the past 6 weeks, it's just been keeping up pace with Bitcoin. And considering what Bitcoin has done, right? This entire move, and the fact that a lot of people are feeling pain, because they're not in Bitcoin. If you were in one, you're not feeling that much pain, right? So that's again a sign of strength. One BTC, even going any altcoin going sideways against Bitcoin, is a sign of strength at the moment, because Bitcoin dominance is going up. If your altcoin is keeping up with Bitcoin dominance, it is essentially saying that your altcoin is outperforming a lot of alts.
Exactly.
Right. So that's a good way to look at it. Yeah. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Do the mango way, do the easy way, do the stress-free way. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.